Hey everyone, it's Erin Smith, founder of the Starters Club, and today I'm going to go over the 3 top qualities that all successful entrepreneurs possess. So when it comes to being an entrepreneur, I know a lot of you are wondering, do I have it in me? Do I really know how to do this? But I'm telling you, it really is not that hard. You just have to have a few really important qualities and a willingness, and you can seriously do whatever you set your mind to. So the first one is a really strong why and a strong mission. This is one of the things I learned really a lot in my third business, because entrepreneurship is hard. I wish I could tell you that it's super easy, that you get this idea and you move with it and everything falls into place and you never have to worry another day in your life. But there's some great days and there's some hard days. And setting a why is really important because it's going to get you through those hard days. Now the why is something bigger than you. It's a passion, it's a combination of really a passion, what makes you tick, what makes you come alive, and what is really important to you in life. So how are you going to measure your life? And the why really is driven around the business, because there's going to be days that you want to give up. And there's going to be days that you want to go back to comfort and go back to the known and come back to the easy. But if your why is greater than you are, you can't stop. Because if you go back to those things, you won't feel complete. You're going to feel gross. You're going to feel like, I just can't go back to this. If I can't ever get to this, my life here on earth has not been fulfilled. And that's a pretty big issue to have. So create a why. It's bigger than you. That's really important. For me, I know rescuing dogs is everything to me. I've made no qualms. I'm a huge animal lover. To be in a shelter, picking up a new puppy and knowing I am giving them a life is just the most amazing feeling in the world to me. So part of my mission for my business will be to fund my own rescue. And just to be able to do that just makes my heart so incredibly full. And I know that if I go back to corporate America or go back to the small things, I will never fulfill that. And that's just not a complete life for me. So think about a why. Think about something driving. You hate your boss and you want to make money are not good whys. So don't even just get those out of the way. Think about something bigger than you. What do you want to fulfill here on this earth? And if you don't know, start thinking about it. The second one is a willingness to learn. I wish I could tell you that you're going to start a business and you're going to learn everything. I look at entrepreneurship like parenting. There is no parent on this earth who knew everything the moment they had a baby. So why do we let that same idea that we don't know everything stop us from becoming an entrepreneur? We learn as we go. Sometimes we screw up, but you know what? All in all, our babies are still here and they're still going, and we learn as every step comes. So that's the same thing with entrepreneurship. You have to be willing to learn. You want to read, you're never going to know everything. You're going to take one step forward, you're going to realize you don't know something else, and you're going to learn it, and it's going to come. And it is the most fulfilling thing in the world, because literally as an entrepreneur, you're pretty much learning daily, and it's so exciting, and it's so much more fun than the corporate side of things where you just kind of start to go through the motions, as so many of us do. So you just have to be willing and know that you're not going to know everything. Know that you're willing to learn something, and you know what? It's going to work out in your favor. So don't be afraid of the unknown, and don't be afraid because you don't know everything, because you never will. And that's the beauty of the whole thing. Now, the third thing is creativity. Listen, once again, you can't, even if somebody sets a plan for you and says, take these exact steps, things are going to fall differently for you. And it's not going to be as easy as follow these same steps. You may have a little bit of a different message you want to share, or things may just work out a little bit differently, and you got to be thinking outside the box. The beautiful thing about creativity, even if you're saying, listen, I am not a creative person, the more you work it, the more you cultivate it, the more it comes. So just start trying to think outside the box. Start really working your creativity. Start thinking more about it. When we don't use it, it goes away. I know for me, it was the biggest lesson I learned, because I used to love to write, and I would write stories all the time. And as life happened, as other things came to be, I stopped writing, and suddenly those ideas that never stopped pouring into my head, they would just come and come, went away. It was the hardest lesson I ever had to learn, because I'm like, wait, I used to just have ideas randomly. Now they're no longer there. But you have to cultivate it. Now that I'm back writing again and doing certain things, it's always there. So make sure that you're reading, that you're, channeling, talking to other entrepreneurs. Make sure you're always really seeking out the creativeness, and it's going to come. But don't shut this out as a potential to be an entrepreneur just because you're not creative. You don't have that label. But I'm here to tell you, these are the only, the top 3 things that entrepreneurs have. It's not a difficult thing. You can create any business you want. You do have it in you. It doesn't, creativity can all be around money too. You don't need a ton of money. Just be creative in how you can make the money that you do have grow and work for you. And it's all possible. So until next time, this is Erin Smith of the Starters Club, where I believe everyone has it in them to start a business. You just have to get started.